Hello, and welcome to Hack the Planet. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate on how to detect and exploit Zerologon vulnerability on a targeted server. Zerologon poses a major threat to organizations as it targets the domain controller. The tool we will be using to conduct this pentest is Metasploit and Secrets Dump. I will not cover the installation process of Metasploit, but I will provide a link to install it. Check under the description for more information. The next thing we need to have installed is Impacket. If you do not have this, go to the specified GitHub page to download and install it. Impacket is a collection of Python scripts that can be used by an attacker to target Windows network protocols. The installation is pretty straightforward. Grab the latest stable release, unpack it, and run pip install. Alright, let's get started. I have also set up a Windows Server 2008 virtual machine. So this will be our target server. The first thing we need to do is to find the NetBIOS name of the server. To do this, type search nbname in the Metasploit terminal. nbname is a part of auxiliary module. To use this module, type use, and followed by the complete path of the auxiliary module name. To get some information about this module, type info. Type options, to list some of the basic options. Here, we need to set the R host's IP address. In this case, the server of my virtual machine which I showed earlier. To view the changes, type options again. To execute the command, type run. Once completed, take note of the server NetBIOS name. We will be using this later. Next, search for Zerologon module. This is basically the Zerologon module and it is part of Metasploit. To use this module, type use Zerologon. Notice that we are now in auxiliary Zerologon module. To find out more information about Zerologon, type info. Read through the description and the references. This will give you a better idea on Zerologon. Set the remote host's IP address and the NetBIOS name which we got earlier. Now type check and enter. This will let us know if the server is vulnerable to Zerologon attack. As you can see from the output, it shows that the target is vulnerable. With this information in hand, we can now proceed further. Next type set action remove. Run, and enter. We have successfully set an empty password for that server in the domain. Next, open up another terminal, and type secretsdump.py. tag no, tag pass, the NB name, $@ and the IP address of that server. And then hit enter to execute. This will dump the NTLM hash of the targeted server. Finally, we have all the results that we wanted. If you want to try cracking these hashes, try using Jack the Ripper or Hashcat. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to go to CrackStation's website and try cracking it here. This should work on weak passwords. The results shows the plain text password. We can stop right here, or we can continue a step further with Metasploit. Back in Metasploit terminal, search for psexec. We are going to use the Windows SMB psexec exploit. Next, type use, followed by the full path of the exploit name. Now, we need to set the payload. The payload we are going to use is Metasploit reverse TCP. So type set payload, and the full path of the payload. Next, type options. Here you can see the current configuration. We need to make some changes here. We need to set the R hosts, the SMB username and the SMB pass. So go ahead and do that. You can get all of these information from the previous terminal. The SMB user and SMB pass are from the secrets dump. Once everything is set correctly, type exploit. As you can see, we have successfully exploited the server using the same hash. We now have a Metasploit session. From here, everything and anything is possible. Zerologon is a dangerous vulnerability. Windows servers with this type of vulnerability should be patched as soon as possible. Read more about it under the description. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Hack the Planet, and if you want to learn a specific method on hacking, please comment below. Thank you for watching, and good luck.